Hey YouTube, All Things Sharp here. A review of a pretty tiny knife here. It's the Boker Nano. Now the Nano is maybe one of those love it, hate it knives, or maybe you hate it before you try it. I was a bit skeptical, but I tried it and I've got to say I love it. This particular one is the Decade Edition, and like Boker's other Decade Editions, they've changed the G10 scales with carbon fibre and replaced the 440, I think, steel of the blade with VG10. So these are limited edition knives, 600 pieces are made. This one in particular is number 319, and that's stamped on the knife itself at the top there, 319. On one side you have the stamp and the Boker Plus logo with the Decade Edition. So that's from 2005 to 2015. Here's the carbon fibre scale. On this particular model it's just on the one side because it's a frame lock. So we've got steel frame lock on the other side. On the other side of the blade, because this is a David Curtiss designed knife, it's got Curtiss's logo there, and then the VG10 steel stamp at the top. Satin finish. The pocket clip I really like. It doesn't sit particularly low. You've got a good centimetre sticking out there, but I love the design of this. It's a great pocket clip. Perfect tension. Flow-through design. It's easy to clean, maintain. Frame lock. Maybe almost a bit late on that lock up there, but you know, it's acceptable for this type of knife. And it's really small. I mean, this weighs 80 grams, but look at it inside, in the hand. It's a tiny knife, really tiny. You wouldn't think it's particularly comfortable, but it is. You know, I get 3 fingers. I've got size large hands. I've got 3 fingers, and on the top of the blade, Curtiss has put jimping pretty much the whole length of the spine, and it's great jimping. So when you've got it in hand, most of your thumb can sit on the top of the blade there, and you can get a huge amount of cutting pressure on this knife, which has a big belly. It's I believe it's a hollow ground, and it's very effective. It's a really effective knife for. You can do some fairly heavy-duty jobs with this, surprisingly, because of the fact that you can sit your whole thumb on top of the blade. The detent is ever so slightly too strong, I would say. But you know, you can, for the size of it, I can still open it one-handed. So it's not that small. The carbon fibre I think is really nice. It's quite grippy actually. It's not overly polished, but it is smooth. It's smooth all over. The fit and finish is good. And it's not an overly tactical looking knife. It's almost like this can be used for women as well. Women could carry this. It's very small. Fits in small pockets, which they often have in their jeans. It's not as big as guy jeans. But again, you clip this in your pocket, and you forget that you're carrying this knife. It's the pocket clip can be changed over here, so you can have tip up, tip down, but only on the steel frame side, not on the carbon fiber side, which is fine. Keeps the carbon fiber looking good without the excess holes all over it. It's a nice looking knife, very functional. It's definitely not a gimmick. It's a very capable knife, and the Decade Edition with the upgraded components hardware I think it's excellent. Carbon fiber VG10, really great knife. So hope you've enjoyed this quick review. If you've got any comments, questions, please feel free to ask me. And as usual, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.